into school reading quiz competition qualification phase, and today we are here at the Alpha Beta Education Centers. It's all about reading and it's all about the fun and excitement that comes with the reading. I don't know what the children have for me today, but I'm pretty much excited because I know they have a very good and interesting thing that they have for me today. So, are you ready to do this with me? Let's see what they have for us today.
On behalf of Pebbie Cubs, the entire team, I want to say a very big thank you to Alpha Beta Educational Centers for having us here. We have been partnering with Alpha Beta for the past 2 years, and we are delighted to have you join our inter-school reading quiz. The goal of the quiz is to ignite a vibrant culture of reading. It's to get every single one of us to read and to love reading. And there's a grand prize, right? What's the prize? A 2-week sponsored trip to Canada. So how many of you are reading? How many of you have been reading? Let me see your hand if you read in the past 4 days. So we are here to encourage you to read, to celebrate our top 10 readers, and to just say that we are very proud of you. So a very big thank you to the leadership of Alpha Beta, the teachers, we see you, and thank you for your support.
Are you ready to hear the top 10? We had a lot of ties. You know what a tie is? When two people have the same position in a particular competition, it's called a tie. So because we have a lot of ties, we are going to mention it as we see. So we don't have any 10th position, but we have two people in the 9th position. In 9th position, all with 8 reading points. Help me welcome Jawad, Chelpang, Jehanfo, and Nakoshi Wallace Bruce. Please keep clapping for them. Keep clapping, keep clapping. In 8th position, with a whooping 9 points after 4 days of intensive reading, we have Gosla Bubune Amata. Gosla Bubune. I can see my little ones cheering for Bubune. In 7th position, with a whooping 10 points, we have Hibatula Mautiti Al Hassan Dana. In 6th position, with 11 points from 4 days of intensive reading, we have Mami Kwese. In 5th position, with a whooping 13 points after 4 days of reading, we have Paulina Tama Abu. Paulina, let's give it up for Paulina. In 4th position, are you ready? With a whooping 22 reading points from 4 days of intensive reading, we have Mariam Imani Salifu. Now, please, these are the top 3 winners from Alpha Beta. If you don't keep quiet, I won't mention the top 3. Are you ready for the top 3? Are you ready for the top 3? In 3rd position, with a whooping 25 reading points from 4 days of intensive reading, we have Irabana Ohenewa Afo. Irabana, please keep clapping for them. In 2nd position, after 4 days of reading, with a whooping 61 reading points, we have Nana Ama Yedua Afo. Now to our top reader. Are you ready for the top reader? Let me hear you say, Jeje. our topmost reader from Alpha Beta Education Centers with a whooping 70 reading points from 4 days of intensive reading. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Juliana Kayiri Abu. Wow, let's clap for them. Let's clap for them. Let's clap for them. Let's give it up for them. They've done so well. They've done so well. I'll call on Mrs. Pebby, Auntie Thelma to come and hand over their beautiful sachets for them. Let's clap for them as they come out. Wow, amazing! How are you all doing today? Oh, I'm fine too. Thank you. Oh, lovely. I love the energy this morning. You are so excited. Okay, I'm also very excited to see you. Hi, Uncle Martin. I see you, Uncle Martin. Great. Wow, I see you have 10 over 10. Hey. Oh, you people, you are doing very well. You are reading. Let's clap for ourselves. Let's clap for ourselves. Okay, so this morning I came here with my Pebby Cups team because we know that the inter-school reading quiz competition is ongoing, and Alpha Beta, are we going into the competition? Yay! Okay, I can see that you're very excited to go into the competition. Hey, high five! You have the streak. Okay, great. So, I just want to find out from you. You know, we are in the qualification stage. It's been 4 days of intensive reading already, and we are going to be reading all the way to day 21. So I just want to find out from you how your experience has been so far. Who wants to go first, my darling? How has your experience been so far?
Pebby Cups is fun. I did have a lot of books I could read at first, but because of Pebby Cups, I have so many books I can read at home.
Wow, let's give it up for her. She has so many books she can read at home. Who else wants to tell me, my darling, my darling? Wow, just tell us something very short about how your experience has been so far.
It has been amazing.
Amazing. And
I love the books that I read.
wow.
It's encouraging me to be a better person.
To be a better person. Wow. Okay, one last person. Okay, from the back. Yeye, how you doing, darling?
Fun.
You're fine. I love your energy.
Thank you.
Okay, great. So, how has your experience been so far?
Okay, so for me, when I read, I get more interested in the book, so that makes me read more and more. So Pebby Cups has actually made my reading skills much more impressive.
Wow, it's better now. Let's give it up for my darling right here. Okay, great. So we all know the ISRQ, that's the Inter-School Reading Quiz Competition, and we know the prizes that are up for grabs. We know the winners, where they are going to or what they are getting. What are the winners getting? So which one of us is going on that trip? So I want to find out. You know, we are selecting only 3 people. So I want to find out from 3 people what they will be doing if they win and they get into Canada. Who should I speak to, my darling? Yes.
if I go to Canada, I will do so amazing things with my fellow colleagues and my friends. I will travel. I will go. I will go around Canada, see the amazing sights I saw on the book I read.
Wow. So you've been reading a lot of interesting books and about countries as well.
Yes.
So which has been the most interesting country you've read about so far?
Say Germany.
Germany. So you'd want to go to Germany soon. Okay, great. Who else wants to? Okay. Okay, from this table. I don't think I've heard from anyone from this table.
I want to go to United States.
You want to go to United States, but we are going to Canada. So you want to? So what will you do when you get to Canada?
Buy ice cream and and maybe if people may get clothes for me.
Okay, one last person. Okay. So I'll speak to the two of you, but Hefe.
So what I'll do is that I'll do everything I've dreamed of doing, but I couldn't do in Ghana.
You want to go to Canada so that you take every one of the points on your bucket list. Wow. What about you?
So if I go to Canada, the first thing I'm going to do is visit all the sites.
Wow, you visit all the sites. Okay, that's great. Uncle Martin, I see your children are poised to go to Canada. Wow. You've been doing an amazing job. High five for you. High five. Okay, so I understand at Pebi Caps, you don't just read and make it very boring. I understand you have some very fun and interactive way of, encouraging the children to read. So I just want to find out how a typical library day looks like in just say 2 minutes. 2 minutes, just a very short something to tell us how you engage your children to encourage them to read some more.
Okay, so basically when they enter into the library, we have a normal routine where we high five them to welcome them, and then we cheer them up to come and read, because you can't be in a library and you feel very bored. No, it doesn't work that way for Pebi Caps. So after every library session, we play an educative game.
Wow,
yes. So we are going to play one, right? Yeah. We are going to play one, right? Yeah. Good. So we are going to play the game called first letter, last letter. Good. So basically that's what we do.
Okay, so in fact, I want to learn this game. So please teach me.
All right. So let's stand up. All right, so before we start, let's go. Pebi. All right, so we are going to start from you. First letter, last letter, and what did we choose? Animals. Good. So we are going to start from you. First letter, last letter. Or should I start? Yes. All right. Tiger. The last letter of tiger. Rhino. Wow, rhino. So, what's the last letter?
Oh.
Let's go.
Orangutan.
Orangutan. Hey, orangutan. Have you ever seen one before? Yeah. All right, so orangutan, which is what? N, right? Let's go. You? You're confused. Orangutan, N. All right, so I'm going to start again with a different one. Rats. Tiger. Raccoon. And again. Should we start again? Should we start? All right. Mouse. Elephant.
Tiger.
Rhino. O. Octopus. S. Who's going? Snake. Yes. Elephant. Okay. T. Tiger. R. Rabbit. T. Tortoise. All right. So basically, this is what we do.
Wow. Uncle Martin. In fact, at a point, I was confused. I didn't know which animal to mention when you mentioned some of the animals. But this is a very fun and interesting game. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cavs. Thank you for your amazing. So let's clap for ourselves. You've been amazing. Okay, so we are encouraging you to keep reading. So we are going to be reading, right? Because Pebby Cavs. I'm glad that you are all going to be successful because you are all going to be reading. Thank you so much for having us. And we love you all. Keep reading. Is that okay? Okay, great. Bye-bye. I just want to find out from you, how are you encouraging the children to prepare for this quiz?
I love reading myself, so you can't be bored around me. So I make sure I always avail myself. The library is always opened anytime and any time of the day the Cubs want to read, I'm always available. So this is the way of encouraging them. You know, we run a timetable for every class to read. Yet, children who are not on our timetable for that particular day may walk in at any time when they are free to read.
That's amazing. That's quite interesting. So would you say that Pebby Cubs is able to cater for the diverse reading interests of your learners in the school?
Yes, I would say yes. Yes, because, you know, we are in a digital stage now, in a world of technology. And with these children, I think we are in their technology stage now. So I think the digital library is actually helping them. You know, they like to fidget with their gadgets a lot. So we can't let them fidget on it negatively. But for them to do something meaningful, I think it is good. So with a digital library, the children can read at anywhere, anytime, and any place they find themselves. So I think it is really, really helping.
Okay, thank you so much, Auntie Fauzia. And I'm hoping and praying that Alpha Beta Education Centers makes it into this year's competition.
Yes, in fact, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to grab the ultimate prize for the school. That is a trip to Canada. We can't wait. So
I just knew you couldn't go off without mentioning that. Thank you so much for having me this morning.
Thank you, Gifty.
Hello, my darlings. Wow, these are my lovely top readers from Alpha Beta School. Are you excited to be a top reader?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I see. So, I just want to find out from you people. You know, it's all about the Pebby Cubs Inter-School Reading Quiz Competition. And you're all wearing your beautiful sashes. It means that you are in the top readers and you're going to continue reading. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, great. So, I want to find out from you. What's your name? Imani. So little. How old are you, Imani?
7.
You're 7 and you're a top reader. High five, high five, high five. Yes. So how does it feel like to be a top reader in this? You feel happy. What about you? What's your name, darling? Nah. How does it feel like to be a top reader in this?
Excited.
Exciting. And how old are you now?
7.
Oh, wow. 7-year-olds and you're already taking on the world. Wow, that's lovely. I see my beautiful one here. I just want to find out from you. Oh, you're showing me something. Hey, sorry, number 1. Hey, number 1, high five, high five. Great. Wow, so number 1, what does that mean?
The best.
You're the best in the school. I see. How does that make you feel?
Special.
You feel special. Wow. I don't know how it feels like to be you right now, but I feel excited. Are you excited?
Yes.
You're excited. How about you? How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
And what's your name?
Araba.
Araba, you are in the top readers. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel proud because I've never been in the top readers before.
Oh, wow. You've never been? So are you going to continue at this? You're going to continue?
Yes.
Okay. How are you, darling? How are you doing?
I'm very fine.
You're very fine. How does it feel like to be a top reader in the school?
exciting.
Yeah, excited. Okay. So, my top readers, I just want to find out from you, how many books have you read? Like, how, as number one, it means that you've read a lot of books. How many books have you read so far?
Over 100.
Over 100? What? You don't mean it. Is that true?
Yes.
Wow, over 100 books. Hey. I think I have to come for lessons from you so that you teach me how to read 100 books and I can read 100 books too. I'll be getting this. You want to say something? You want to do what?
Challenge her.
Hey, you have a challenger already in it. You're going to challenge her. Are you going to allow that challenge?
No.
Hey, will you challenge her? Yes. And are you going to allow it?
No.
Hey, I see that. So who else is challenging the top reader? Hey, I won't challenge. So are you going to allow them to challenge?
No.
Okay, so what are we going to be doing? I'm going to be reading and reading and reading. Is that okay? So, since we are the top readers, you know the qualification stage, it is per day. So, how many points do we aim at getting this week? How many points, Imani?
130.
130 points! Wow! Now, how many points are we getting?
150.
150! Juliana, how many points?
100.
100. Araba, how many points?
At least 100 a day.
What? At least how many points a day?
100.
Hey! And what about you, Mortiti?
100.
100 points. 100 points a week or a day?
A week.
A week. Hey, so we have a day, a week, and then your points per how many days?
An hour.
Per hour. Hey! Then those of you challenging the top reader, you are in for a thrill. You want to say something, darling?
I read 130 books in a day.
In a day, 130 books. So imagine those books have 3 points each. Hey! My darling, how are you going to do that?
When I'm done with my homework, I'll use my laptop and then I'll go to Pebby Cups and read.
Wow, I love the fact that she's going to finish with her homework. Our studies are important, so we have to learn in it. We have to be reading as well because reading is fun. Reading is exciting and everyone should read. So I'm going to high five all of you for being in the top 10, in the top 10, in the top 10, in the top 10. And my challenger here, I hope to see you next time in the top 10. Keep reading and keep winning because we know that success
It's just a book away.
Pebby Cups.
Success is just a book away.
Yay. Thank you so much. Hello, Dr. Naomi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Yourself?
Great. I'm doing very well. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Great. So it's all about the Pebby Cups Inter-School Reading Quiz Competition. And I'm excited to be here today at the Alpha Beta Education Centers. It's been 4 days of reading and your school is already in top 15. How does that make you feel?
Well, absolutely fantastic. I mean, as one of the early adopters of the Pebby Cups Digital Library, we're very excited about the prospects of this new competition. And we're excited about what the students will do in this competition. We are obviously expecting to win, and we're making every move we can to make sure that happens.
Okay. Wow, you're making sure that your school wins. Okay, that's great. So I just want to find out how you're encouraging the children to read during this, especially in this very crucial stage, because this is the qualification stage, and if you don't qualify, you are not in the competition. So how are you encouraging the learners to read?
All right, so a lot of stakeholder engagement. As you know, getting the kids to read is not just about them. It's about them, it's about their teachers and their parents. So far, we've been trying to enlighten everybody on the competition and what's involved, sending messages to the parents. We have a parents' meeting tomorrow, so we're going to remind them of how it works. I think the most important thing is getting everyone to understand how it works for the qualification stage. And so far, the kids are excited about it. I think that with your support and celebration of the top readers, I think that we're going to get even more. We're putting together some more champions on the ground, teachers who will champion this particular competition over the next few weeks, encouraging class by class, getting our learners to get involved. And you know, whether they win or not, it's still a great opportunity for them to read and learn. So all in all, whatever happens, we're happy.
Wow, I love the fact that the school is actually putting things in place, putting things together to make sure that everybody is on board for you to get on this competition train and then to ultimately win, as you put it.
Absolutely. We always win. So like I said, whatever happens, we will still win. You know, once the children are reading, you know, we're happy.
Whoop, whoop, go Alpha Beta. Okay, so I'm very excited, and I understand you're already in the top 15. And if the results keep going this way, ultimately, then you will make it into the competition, and then you are on your way to victory, as you put it. I wish you all the best, and I do pray and hope that you make it into the competition, and then you ultimately win. So, any last words for us?
Well, I just would, you know, encourage everybody else who's in the competition. Like I said, it's not about winning or losing. It's about getting the children to read as much as possible. It is early days. It's still a lot of opportunity for us to rack up points and to read. And we'll be doing everything we can, you know, providing access to the children even after school. You know, apart from the digital library, we will probably try and utilize the computer labs as well and do everything we can on campus, because that's what we can control best as well. So we wish everybody the best, and we hope to see you on the live show.
Hope to see you there too.
So on behalf of Harvest Pizza, we are delighted to be partnering with Peppy Cubs, who believe that success is just a book away. So we're here to give you this, to keep encouraging your Cubs to continue reading, and to wish you all the best in the
Thank you to Papa's Pizza for being our partner for success. We are saying that this is just to encourage you to be reading more and more. You know that reading is fun, and you should be reading. So on behalf of Papa's Pizza, we are saying thank you to them. We are saying thank you to you also for doing this. So what do you have to say to Papa's Pizza?
Thank you, and God bless you.
Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We really appreciate this. As we enjoy it, we'll enjoy our readings as well. Thank you.